Hi everyone, welcome back to Open here with me, Enby Andy. It's been a few weeks since the last video, purely because Christmas and New Year and whatnot. So yeah, first of all, happy belated New Year. Hope everyone had a good time off, recharged batteries, and everyone's having a good 2022 so far. Almost forgot what year it was. So as usual, we're going to discuss some topics that people have sent in. Answer the questions and go through them in detail, and at the end there'll be an opportunity for you to send in questions of your own to discuss, and then people can join in on the comment section, people can join in on social media. I just realised my necklace is completely messed up, so I apologise. Okay, so 3 questions. First one, what does non-binary mean? So I know I covered this in my very early videos, but let's have a recap. Second question, how do you handle having to mask who you are, which sometimes I have to do. And then the third question, do bisexual people feel attraction to non-binary people? So we'll go through the questions one by one, starting with question 1, and that was, what does non-binary mean? Now, non-binary can mean different things to different people. Non-binary is an umbrella term covering many different kinds of gender identities. In a nutshell, you have the binary version of gender. You have man, you have woman. People who are non-binary like myself, we don't feel that we fit in to the gender binary of man or woman. We're somewhere in between. But it's important to realise that it's a spectrum. It's not man, woman, non-binary in the middle. It's a big swirliness of stuff. And as I said, there's loads of different types of labels within non-binary. There's gender fluid, there's agender, there's a load of different labels which you can look up on the internet and see the different definitions for. But non-binary basically means that you're not a man, you're not a woman, you're somewhere in between, and that's how you want to express yourself. So you don't feel comfortable that you have to be masculine, you don't feel comfortable that you have to be feminine. You are different, and that's okay. It's becoming more and more acceptable. Not acceptable, it's becoming more and more, society's becoming more and more aware of people who are non-binary, the more and more people who come out. And it's becoming more and more understood through people like myself doing YouTube videos, people who are celebrities who are coming out as non-binary. So it's really, non-binary is an expression of your gender identity, which doesn't fit into society's idea of being binary man or woman. It's how you feel on the inside, and it's you being able to express yourself and express how you feel with how you act. As I said, there's different ways of doing it, there's different methods, there's complete different identities within non-binary. I mean, non-binary itself is within the trans umbrella, and yeah, there's a hell of a lot of different varieties of different gender identities out there. So do some research, look into it. As I say, there's a lot of different gender identities, and yeah, if you see someone who has a different kind of gender identity than the binary, respect them. You don't have to understand them, you just need to respect them. So then question number 2, how do I handle having to mask who I am? So sometimes regular viewers may know, there's times where I don't feel safe for various different reasons, and I don't feel like I'm be my full non-binary self. So I can't wear makeup, I can't wear big fancy earrings, I can't wear feminine things. And sometimes the reasons are quite simple. Like for example, if I'm going to a strange place and I don't know the people, and I don't know what reaction I would get, I don't know how hostile people would be, I will dress masculine to prepare myself and make myself safe. And how do I handle that? No matter how I'm dressed, no matter how I present, I'm still non-binary no matter what. If I have to wear a shirt and tie and a suit, I'm still going to be me underneath. I'm still going to be me inside. It may feel like I'm suppressing myself sometimes. It may feel like it's not very nice having to hide. But if I have to be safe, I will. My ears are always pierced. So every day, even if I am dressed masculine, I'll still wear pearl earrings. My nails are always done and painted. My nails are always long and well looked after, even when I'm masculine dressed. So there's little things I can do to still express myself, which you wouldn't find with a man. Not to say some men obviously still wear makeup, some men still have their nails polished, and they're still men, that's fine. But for me, if I have to hide my full non-binary self, I'll still have little things with me to present myself, to show little things. I've got a non-binary bracelet, I have a non-binary tattoo. So there's little things which for me is still expressing who I am, even if I have to hide certain aspects of myself. And to give you an idea of the situations where I have to do that, when I'm with my children, I don't have to hide who I am from my children. My children know I'm non-binary. My children know I wear makeup and I wear feminine clothing, and I don't have to hide who I am from them. However, if I'm out in public with the children, I won't wear skirts, I won't wear tights, I won't wear dresses. And it's not to protect them, it's to protect them from other people. Because I do get attacked in the street verbally, and I don't want the kids to see that. I don't want them to have to live with the fear of someone shouting at their dad in the street. I don't want them to experience that. So there is, like say, occasions like that where I do mask myself, and it's just important to remember who you are. No matter how you appear, you know who you are yourself, and there'll be a time when you're able to dress like yourself again. And like I said, little things you can do, little bits of jewellery, little bits of nail polish, feminine underwear underneath your masculine clothes, anything that you can do to make yourself still feel like yourself, and you feel like you can get away with if you're having a mask, do it. Anything that, the important thing is stay safe wherever you are, and it's horrible that we have to mask and hide who we are, but also remember who you are. And then the final question I got was, do bisexual people feel attraction to non-binary people? And obviously I can't answer for every single bisexual person in the world, but I can say some do. Some don't, some do. I used to identify as bisexual until I realised I was pansexual. And the reason I changed to pansexual is because I feel that I can have attraction to anyone of any gender, no matter what. Bisexual people, their historic and traditional use of bisexual is attraction to men or women. Obviously times have moved on, gender identities have become more common, different gender identities, and I think people who are bisexual have also moved on with that for the most part. If you're bisexual, you can it can be attraction to more than one gender, so not just two. You can be attracted to women, you can be attracted to trans people and non-binary people, but not attracted to men. You could be attracted to men, women, and non-binary people. You can be attracted to men and just trans-mass people. It can be attraction to more than one gender. And some people think pansexual as a sexual identity is by erasure and bisexuality. And I don't believe it is. I think there's more than enough room within the sexual identity spectrum to accommodate both. And just because someone who is bisexual identifies as bisexual doesn't mean that they're transphobic at all either. It's understanding the nuances between the different identities and understanding that if you're identified as bi, yeah, you can still find someone who's trans hot, yeah, you can still find someone who's non-binary as hot, and you can still be bisexual, you don't have to be pansexual. And it's understanding as a pansexual person that someone who is bisexual can still find someone who's non-binary as hot. I know myself, I've had attraction from people who are bisexual. So, yeah, do bisexual people feel attraction for non-binary people? Yes. Not everyone might, and that's absolutely fine, but yeah, some people do. So those are the topics for this week, and I'm looking now for you to send in some questions for next week or the week after, depending on how busy life is. So get sending your questions in so we can discuss, and any kind of questions regarding being queer, about gender identity, sexual identity, anything like that, send those questions in to me and I can discuss them on the next episode. In the meantime, make sure you like, share and subscribe my videos to make sure we share the message and understanding as far and wide as we can. And stay safe and stay friendly, and I shall catch you next time. Take care.